feel down, but I hit the ground running, makes me feel alive. I was searching for the answers until I changed the question. I pulled back the curtain. The ground running makes me feel alive. I see what my passion emits and press past the limits.
Here we are, episode 195 of CHIKARA Podcast-A-Go-Go.
That's Gypsy. I'm Tom Servo. Thanks for being here on the third. Watch how quickly I tank right over you to get that MST3K reference in.
Oh my god.
Now we are off to clips. That's usually what we, these podcasts tend to contain
here.
Those, you'll find. If you've been a long time viewer. We've only made 200 or so of these things for you to watch.
Right.
So, it's Young Lions Cup VII. It's night one, first round action. And this really marks a lot of the beginning of the tension between Tim, Donst, and Hydra. Of course, you'll see that story play out as Podcast-A-Go-Go coverage continues. We're going back to the root of it. Donst, Hydra, Young Lions Cup.
Now.
Clip!
Well, he can take advantage of the fact that his partner maybe trusts him a little more than a normal opponent would.
Playing upon his partner's trust, entirely possible. Very difficult to tell exactly what's what at this moment. And Tim Donst, I think, is doing the right thing. He came here to win. You're not going to win the Young Lions Cup unless you beat your opponent. And in this case, his opponent is his partner.
Donst going for the German verse by Hydra, but now Tim Donst back. Now Hydra
waist lock reversals. And they are waist lock reversing their way across the ring. Gives me a Fire Pro Wrestling Nightmare flashback. Who will win the waist lock?
Under the turnbuckle. There's nowhere else for Hydra to go. Tim Donst.
Very low elevation there. More whip, really, than impact on that suplex.
Well, he had to pull him out of the turnbuckle first before he could whip him over. But, wow, you can see Hydra grabbing that right ankle.
Tim Donst, a sportsman here. I'm sure very easily he could apply something like the ankle lock, which he's known for, and probably end this match in a heartbeat in the event that this injury Hydra seems to have suffered is legitimate. And he might have to do something like that, because if Hydra gets the Hydra lock on, it could be curtains. Japanese Ocean Cyclone suplex to Donst. A fantastic move, a really rare move to see here in the United States. The calling card of Manami Toyota. Hydra's still clutching his right ankle.
It'll grow back. But Tim Donst, you're right, not taking advantage of that ankle.
To rip it off, he grow too. I think that's how it works. Looking for the back body drop. Hydra was ready. Front trip, really one of Donst's trademarks. He's got the ankle lock on Donst, and this might be a mistake. Because if Donst decides to retaliate with an ankle lock of his own, it's going to be curtains for an injured Hydra.
Tim Donst is in that middle of that ring. He was too far from the ropes. Managed to reverse it over.
And you could see that's exactly what through Donst's mind. The ankle lock was on the injured ankle. And I think his sportsmanlike attitude might have backfired, because this is the opportunity Hydra needed. 2 count for Hydra, who's really, he stayed one step ahead of Donst at every stage of this game. Hydra trying to walk it off.
You're absolutely right, Mike. Mentally, Hydra is
looking for the Donstitution. Reversal. He's got the Nelson on Hydra. And Hydra on top. He's got him pinned down. He did it.
Time the ball, 9 minutes, 14 seconds.
Mark your calendars and make your plans, Chikara fans. Season 9 of live events begins Sunday, January 31st at the ECW Arena in Philadelphia. And an addendum to the schedule, which is already posted for Season 9, our March 21st event has moved from Westville, New Jersey to Fairfield, Connecticut. Connecticut, here we come for the first time in 2010. We'll see ya March 21st.
That's right. Thanks, Mike. And now we have a clip from first night tournament action featuring Chimaera versus Cloudy.
You're welcome. You are so welcome.
It was not.
That's right. He strung those together. The face buster, the boot, the fall away. That's what he calls the Trinity. Very effective combination there. You can see Chimaera there sucking a couple deep breaths. He's looking for. Oh! Took him up with the double chicken wing and planted him face first. Not enough coverage on the right shoulder blade, Bryce. He had the legs hooked, but not the shoulders covered, and that's the difference maker.
That gave him about a nanosecond to think about that. The only place to go was down for Cloudy, but maybe he's winded as well, not able to fully cover him. But that very well might have been it.
Sure. I mean, you throw this much explosive offense out, you're going to wind fast. You're going to fatigue quickly.
10, 12 minutes in the summer like this. Woo!
Took him down. Great velocity, great execution with the spine buster. But again, yeah, not enough coverage on the right shoulder blade once again. And I think if he makes that mistake one time too many, he's either going to notice or it's going to cost him the match.
A rookie style mistake out of Chimaera. Now going up top.
Not afraid to fly is Chimaera. Cancun Tornado. If ever there was a no water in the pool reference, Bryce, it was there. Looking for a tombstone? No. Oh! He spiked him! Good night!
Fans, if you're from the New York City area, our pal Parker is putting together another one of his famous bus trips to the premiere of Season 9, January 31st in Philly. Go to arenadoorbustrips.com for all the information on how you can get on the bus.
That's right. And while you're online, you can sign on to eBay tomorrow and check out all the cool Chikara things that are on sale.
Exclusives.
Exclusive. So I'll see you on eBay tomorrow.
That's where we meet.
Yeah.
eBay.
Bye.
I hang out there all the time.
But I hit the